I don't ever slow up, no I don't take I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
What's up, everybody? Today I want to talk about how the prison culture in Missouri has changed over the years. You know, when I first got to the Missouri State Penitentiary, the walls, certain people were not allowed on the yard. Those with messed up cases and others, certain people wasn't allowed out there. The chow hall was divided, you know, blacks on one side, whites on the other. But anyway, as violent as that prison was, there was a certain crazy order to it. I can't explain it. I know it sounds weird, but it's true. But over the years, I noticed that things started changing, you know. In the other prisons, the chow hall wasn't divided, you know. I mean, whites usually, generally, and blacks usually sit with their own kind, but the chow hall itself wasn't divided. There was also those that used not to be allowed on the yard, starting to be allowed on the yard. Now, some of them didn't last long, you know. They'd get beat up or whatever, you know, stabbed or whatever, you know. But the fact that they was even out there, you know, showed that there was a change. This happened like slowly over time, you know. Over my 29 years in prison, I've seen it happen. And then, you know, when I came to prison, I had these old heads teaching me how to do time, you know, and I listened to them. You know, I paid attention. For one, I was 18 and scared, you know, so I wanted to know everything, you know, that I needed to know. But now you got these young guys coming in, and some of them listen, you know, I ain't saying not all of them do, but there's a lot of them that they got their own, you know, mind made up, you know, I do things my way, you know, this and that. And sometimes they go out there acting like a fool and get put in their place. This is the changes I've seen, you know, things like this, you know. Crazy thing is, they sent me to Farmington Correctional Center once, and it's divided in half, A side and B side. B side was nothing but sex offenders. I am not kidding you at all. I don't know if it's still like that or not, but it used to be that way. I mean, it was just weird seeing them all running around on the yard, you know, like they owned the damn place. That was another thing. I'm not sure, but I don't think it's like that there anymore, but I could be wrong. But the thing of it is, anybody coming to prison in Missouri, you really don't have to worry about getting like raped. But if you stand up for yourself, you know, you'll be tested. You'll probably be tested if you're in a maximum security prison like South Central Correctional Center or Charleston, someplace like that, or Jefferson City Correctional Center. You'll probably be tested. Just stand up for yourself. Everybody bleeds. It's like I've said in another video. Everybody bleeds. But after you stand up for yourself, you should have some respect. And then all you got to do is just mind your P's and Q's. Don't let anybody disrespect you. Don't disrespect anybody. I would suggest that you don't get into gambling, drugs, or anything like that, because, you know, that's just it's going to get you in a wreck. Unless you have a lot of money coming in. I mean, because a lot of times at those gambling tables, they're rigged so you can't win. You know, you got people there that's been playing for a while, and sometimes it's all planned ahead of time. You know, they know what each other's got and everything, you know, by signs and stuff. So so it's all set up to get your money. So stay away from that. Stay away from the drugs. I've seen all kinds of stuff over drugs happening, you know. If at all possible, avoid the store man. I mean, because before you know it, you may have a couple of dollars you got from him. Next thing you know, it's 50, 60, 70. You know, he don't care, but he wants his money. You know, that's and if he's like a little dude or something, you know, or whatever, you know, maybe he can fight or whatever, but he may be paying somebody else to collect for him. You know, you never know. But either way, you know, it's a bad deal. Try not to get in those debts, you know. And like I said, just mind what you're doing on the yard. Don't get in a wreck with. You don't have to follow everybody. And try to impress people. Be yourself. You know. All right, that's all I got for today. Thank you. Bye.